This is what he revealing to him. Jump down to verse 17. Go ahead.
And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead.
Yes, sir.
And he laid his right hand upon me, saying unto me, Fear not, I am the first and the last.
So this angel came and revealing the future to John. Told him don't fear. I know why he was fearing. You see something got 4 heads, 6 wings, calves' feet, and eyes on every wing and a hand up on every wing. I will faint too. This is what came to him. People don't understand what an angel look like. It ain't got 1 head. Go to Ezekiel chapter 1 if you want to find out what an angel look like. It ain't got 1 head. It got 4 heads. A lion, a cow, what it is, some type of bird. Forgot what it's in a man's head. And it give you the description of it. You see something like that. I ain't seen nothing like that on a movie. But this is why he fainted. This is why he had to lift him up. Like, hey man, he's cool. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I got to give you a message from the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 18. I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. Amen. And have the keys of hell and of death.
Now understand, this angel is speaking just like Jesus. Understand, when they speak in the first person. You're going to find it out. So you thinking that a lot of people think this angel is a God. He's not a God. He telling you exact words that the Father gave to Jesus, and Jesus gave it to the angel. Exactly. Like it comes from the horse's mouth.
That's right.
He ain't gonna say Jesus said it, Jesus said, no, he said, I am he that liveth. He's speaking, he's a mouthpiece of God. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Write the things which thou hast seen, and the things which are, and the things which shall be hereafter.
He told them, write it. So they can be prepared, so they can know. Now we're gonna look at some of them things. Let's go to Revelation chapter 5 and verse 1. This is the day of the Lord. All this stuff, all these scriptures developed in one place. That's up in heaven with God. But he got to get the message down there to man, which he always go through Israel. John is an Israelite. He always go through Israel. I always got to stress that, because they like to leave Israel out. We are a very important part in this, and sealing God's people in these last days, and telling people the truth. Very important. Verse 1, brother. Go ahead.
And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne
Yes, sir.
a book written within and on the back side, sealed with 7 seals.
So this John giving a vision to see in heaven what's going on. He giving a vision. He saw him, which is the Father, with a book in his right hand. Which is, what book is that? This one right here, we read it. This is the book. Go ahead.
And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?
He said, who worthy? He couldn't find a man worthy. So he's looking for one. Go ahead.
No man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon.
Yes, sir.
And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon.
So he was looking for a man to open his book. So he said, Jesus, you got to go down there. I got to design a body for you. You got to go down there and put this word together for them. So he had to put on a flesh and body. That's why he said, I couldn't find no man. Because it had to be a man to die for our sins.
Come on.
Understand what you're reading. Could no man do this but God himself, but he had to put on a flesh and body to die. And his blood shall be sufficient for us all. Go ahead.
And one of the elders said unto me,
Yes, sir.
Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah,
Yes,
the
sir.
root of David, has prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
Who's that? Jesus. He had to put on his flesh to open it up. Go ahead.
And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne, and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth into all the earth.
Go ahead.
And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden veils, full of odors, which are the prayers of saints.
Understand this, when he went and took this book, he gave it to the people through his angel. And he had to be a man. So he couldn't find a man, so he didn't go get Christ. He said the line of the tribe of Judah. That's the line Christ came through Judah. He said the root of David. He came through David's line. So he had to find a man. And Jesus had to put this flesh and blood about him to die for who? Us, everybody. So we understand about the day of the Lord. So he said about open these 7 seals. Let's go to Revelation chapter 6 and verse 1. We're going to look at some of these seals so you can understand. Seals is the same thing as those 7 trumpets they're going to blow. All this must take place before Christ come back. There's no such thing as the rapture or left behind. All this stuff all this stuff you see on TV, on TBN, the trash network, that's all it is. Sending people straight to the lake of fire with that foolishness. Revelation chapter 6 and verse 1. We'll read 1 and 2 here. Go ahead.
And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it was the noise of thunder, one of the 4 beasts saying, Come and see.
He said, so he opened one of them. He said, come and see. Go ahead.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. And he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Understand this. Satan always impersonates Jesus. Jesus coming back on a white horse. So this man right here, he got to open his first seal so he can go and conquer the world, unleash this destruction that we're going to read about. But we got to find out who this man of sin is. He's on a white horse just like Jesus. He's an impersonator. He's going to impersonate everything Christ is going to do, or everything that Christ already done. He's going to impersonate it. He said he had a crown on his head, meaning that he has power to rule in this world. He's ruling these people. This is false prophet right here. Let's go in detail with this false prophet. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1. But just understand, I want y'all to understand the players on the board. If I'm going to draft a team, I got to know what these players can do. I can't have a #1 draft pick and then I go draft somebody other than Michael Jordan, other than LeBron James. I need to know what all them can do. So we're going into this book and understand what side we're supposed to be on and who we're supposed to be following. And most of all, to see if we're following the wrong person right now. A lot of them follow the wrong person right now, but they don't understand because they haven't opened the book up to read it. They haven't. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1. We're dealing with this man of sin that's going to be upon that white horse. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, or turn to your table content. Go ahead. Verse 1, go ahead.
Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, by our gathering together unto him.
So he's telling you about the day of the Lord, by the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. He's going to tell you something that's going to happen before he comes. Go ahead.
That ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand.
Believe me, a lot of people are going to be shaking at this time. They're going to be scared. They're going to be needing some help. That's why he's telling us, don't be shaken about this stuff going on. Because there's going to be some people saved through the tribulation period. They just can get over the wilderness part with us. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Yes,
For
sir.
that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That day already came. They falling away right now, y'all. We we living in that day right now. When you organize a law for gay people to get married, to give them all kind of insurance, and they don't even help the so-called black man with anything. You got the president of the United States right now, he was black, he had 8 terms. He didn't help us a single dime. Not saying he a Hebrew, he's not a Hebrew, he's a Hamite. But he didn't help us none. He empowered those gay folks. Do y'all know that every 10 years they have to go through Congress to say, can black people vote every 10 years?
That's right.
They have to make sure that we can vote. Somebody got to say, yeah, they can vote this year. Do you not know in the United States Constitution, black people are still 3/5 of a man? What do they tell you? You're an animal to them. But yes, we can, as he say all the time. He did nothing. It's just that you don't understand. You ain't reading through, you ain't looking through God's eyes. And most of all, he's going to empower this man in sin. They're going to join up. Whoever the president of the United States, they're going to join up with this man in sin. You got to. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God,
Yes, sir.
or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
So like I told you, they're going to build a 3rd temple over there in Jerusalem. They're trying to build it now. Once that comes up, he's going to go in the temple of God and say, Jesus is here. I'm the Lord. And right now, they teaching these white boys how to take animal sacrifices and cut them and kill them and sprinkle for the blood of the veil. He's going to come over and say, y'all stop that. Christ is here. The veil of the temple is real. Where you get that from? Jesus. He's going to try to impersonate. This is an impersonator. He's a counterfeit. But if you don't have the eyes or the knowledge to see it, you'll say, oh man, it got to be Jesus. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
How is he telling us now? Through these books, these pages. This is how he tells us right now. Go ahead.
And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
Revealing something. Go ahead.
For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way.
The mystery of iniquity already working. The mystery of sin already working. If you got some understanding, you know exactly who he is. Excuse me, not just a person, but the office he has. I know exactly where this man of sin going to come from, which is the Roman Catholic Church. Exactly. I am not saying it's going to be this pope. It could be another pope, or it could be him, but it's going to come from him because he's practicing it right now. They have these people going in confession chambers, confessing their sins to him. Father, I have sinned. What I should do? Just throw ahead 3 Hail Marys up and go help 3 people. You'll be all right, son. Your sin be forgiven. Huh? How can a man forgive sin? This is what this man already practicing now. And guess what they're doing? They're going to this church every Sunday after Sunday. This is the man of sin right here, y'all. They're going to sit in the temple of God. Go ahead. Verse 8.
Verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth,
Yes, sir.
and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
So that lets us know how long he's going to be in power. Who got to take him down? Jesus. Until he comes. So what they tell you, all this got to be fulfilled. All of it. Until he's going to be reigning till Christ comes back. He's going to be reigning till all those trumpets blow. He's going to be in power. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24 again, and verse 15. You get some understanding, boy. They can't trick you. You can't trick me. Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. Let's see what Jesus said about his day. It's all over the book, y'all. But the only thing they take y'all to happiness scriptures. Happiness. That man in that church, he just preaching hard, man. I mean, I come here and have a good time. Hey, you go to the movies and have a good time. You go to the movies and buy you some popcorn, so look at the movie. You come here to learn how to save yourself, period. This is not no entertainment show. I ain't trying to entertain nobody. I'm I'm trying to get my soul saved first. Then if I can help somebody else, so be it. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 15. Let's listen to what Jesus said here. Go ahead.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation,
Yes, sir.
spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand.
Go ask the Sunday church person about this. They won't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Abomination, desolation. They stand in the holy place. This is what the man of sin gonna stand. He gonna stand there in the holy place. He gonna stand, he gonna destroy. By what? A religion. Go ahead.
Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
You see how the sense of urgency this is? He said, once you see this man sitting in the temple of God, which they're going to build that third temple, he said, don't even worry about what's in your house. Just go east. Find your trip. Find your transportation. Find. Keep riding. Because if you get stuck outside of the wilderness, it's bad news. That's what we're going to find out. Go ahead.
Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Talking about parents that have children. Woe unto them, because it's kind of hard to be putting a lot of kids around if you're worried about them and getting yourself out of there. Someone might be resisting. I tell you what, they resist too hard, I'm going to drop them. I'm going to drop them. I'm on for real, you better. This is a sense of urgency right here. Go ahead.
But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day.
Oh, so the Sabbath day still going on, huh? Go ahead.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
He said, you ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this from the beginning to the end. Nothing. You don't think this is the worst horror movie you ever seen. Go ahead.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
He said, except those days be shortened. Jesus is going to come back, because if he don't come back, this man will destroy all flesh. How? Nuclear weapons. Everybody in the world got a nuke. He said, I got to come back before all this flesh be destroyed. He got to shorten it. That's why the 3.5 years, not 7. If you keep listening to people in these churches, they're going to say 7-year tribulation period, but it's not. Go ahead.
Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not.
They're going to say, Christ is in the land right now. They done built the third temple. He even stopped animal sacrifice. He over there. And most of the people say, oh yeah, he must be the Christ. Because they read stuff and don't understand it. Jesus coming after all this be fulfilled. Every last bit of it. All of it. Go ahead.
For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
So you never go by signs and wonders. Oh man, he must have, this man gonna be able to bring fire down from heaven. This man gonna be able to do a lot of wonders, a lot of miracles. If you are confused, if do miracles confuse you, you'll be caught. That impression, you'll be caught. Satan got power, y'all. He can do all this stuff. He's a great impersonator. And he gonna give these people power to do that. Go ahead.
Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not.
They're going to tell us Christ is here. They're going to tell us that he's here. He said, don't believe it. Why? Go ahead.
For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
He said, just like lightning strike from the east and the west, that's covered the whole world. Everybody going to see Christ. So it's not going to be a secret rapture where he's going to come down and steal his people. That's not the day of the Lord. After all these tribulations, all this destruction here, Christ is going to come at the end. At the end. Let's go to Daniel chapter 11 and verse 31. Now he told us in verse 15, read Daniel. Go back and read Daniel so you can understand what's going on in my day. Well, what did Sunday church will tell you? Oh, that Old Testament is done away with. Y'all reading the Old Testament? Well, Christ just said, go read what Daniel said. I'm going to follow Christ. You follow that old false prophet standing up there on the Sunday. Let's understand about this man of sin. Because he got to set up shop, y'all. He got to. Daniel chapter 11 and verse 31. So in the game, this cat gonna control militaries. He gonna have military power to control. And he gonna be able to kill you through the military if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Verse 31. Go ahead.
An arm shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate.
He said an arm, meaning he gonna have power, military power. He said stand on his strength, stand with him. And he shall pollute what? The sanctuary with abomination. He gonna stand in God's holy place, talking about he's him. He gonna stand on there and think he's Jesus. And many people that don't have knowledge, they're going to believe him. Most people believe it now. He can make his little rounds around the world now when you see the Pope. They falling out. Come and kiss my ring. Come and kiss my baby. Heal my baby. They fall over the cat like he's a rock star. Look at him. This is the office that this guy going to hold. I'm not saying it's going to be this Pope. Might be the next Pope. Might be this one. I don't know. But I know that that's the office of the Roman Catholic Church. This is what a man of sin will come in. Because he's the only one that handled these characteristics that we're going to read about. Go ahead.
And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flattery.
Yes, sir.
But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits.
You know, he do wickedness, corrupt the covenant, which is the law. Don't worry about the Passover. We got Easter. We got Resurrection Sunday. We got Christmas. We got all this stuff to put Jesus' name on. Do wickedly against the covenant. What the commandment say? Thou shalt not take what in vain? The Lord's name in vain. So if he's doing wickedly, he got to be saying that Jesus is doing this. He says it's all done away with. And he got his little service running around here on the Sunday saying the same thing.